Cars, Jeff.
Cars.
Cars.
Do you honestly think that Razor could ever afford to sponsor a race car?
Well, I think it depends on what kind of race car it is.
I mean, I guess if that, like, whatever Bitcoin or what are the
Dogecoin. I mean, they did NASCAR.
Car, then maybe the sponsorships for these cars are probably a lot lower.
I mean, you got to start at the bottom, right? Like this is a drift car.
Are you saying Razor's the bottom? Because I might agree.
Well, I have not used their products
all right, then.
personally. This is Grid Autosport.
Yeah.
Made by Codemasters Racing.
Mm-hmm. Which version is this?
It is a car game. This is the PS3 version.
PlayStation 3.
PlayStation 3. Let's just jump on into the career mode here. So I didn't play the first Grid.
Yeah. That was the one people liked, if I remember correctly.
I did play a little bit of the second Grid, but just could not get into it whatsoever. It seems sort of aimless. Sort of just like, I don't know, here's some cars and some tracks. I don't know. This one is a lot more direct in what it's giving you. So Grid Autosport is about a bunch of different. It's a bunch of different disciplines. That's what the word I'm looking for. Disciplines.
A little open wheel racing.
Yeah, you can do open wheel. You can do endurance. This is like Le Mans stuff. Tuner. This is drifting and time trials and stuff. Street is like normal cars driving around on streets. Touring is
Gran Turismo.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. These kind of cars. So when you start a new season, you can pick a discipline, and you go in. And you'll see down there at the bottom it says 2 events, 1 cup, 2 offers. 2 offers means, let's just jump in here.
Oh, like for teams?
Yeah, so I can choose Razor, I could choose Oakley. You can see here I get an XP bonus based on if I complete those targets or not.
That seems like a more streamlined way to handle it than they've handled it in past grids, where it's like you're putting sponsor decals on your car, and then each one has a thing. And
this is more like Dirt was. So here you go. The season here that I'm highlighting is it shows us what events are in this. A season's like a group of events. So we've got a time trial here, as you can see, evidenced by the alarm clock.
Okay, it's got a clock.
Yep.
Got it.
And then that other icon in the cup event on the right is a drift event.
Okay.
And then, and then this one at the end is another time trial. I would only know that because I have played them before. They don't really spell out exactly what you're going to be doing. Yeah. And then you can go over and see your sponsor objectives. These are other miniature achievements that you can get more XP with. Your teammate has a bearing on how well your team finishes.
I mean, he's a passionate driver, but he just he lacks the flair to beat the top drivers.
He really does.
Yeah.
But
Saeed's a nice guy, though. I mean, I'll eat a meal with him.
Sure. So, do you want to pick one of these to jump into?
I was thinking, I am from the streets, so why not race on the streets?
Good call. All right. So this is level 2. You have per discipline.
Okay, got it. Yeah, you're level 1 in streets. So you have to pick a level 1 street event. Got it.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if we go over here,
no offers.
Look in here. I have to reach level 3 in all disciplines to unlock this one. That's kind of what you're working for.
Okay. Yeah.
If we go back here and look at my career progress, you can see that I've completed.
All right. Yeah.
One season.
Sure.
In both touring and U, which is tuning. Yes,
right.
That's right.
U for tuning.
U for tuning. So let's go over here and we can see. All right, finish 4th or above.
That seems doable.
Yeah. It kind of depends on what the events are. Races are tough for me.
Okay.
And these look to be all races. Yes. So, let's see here. Yep, 4 events, no cups. So I think a cup means, you know what? Whatever. Let's just.
Let's just race. Yeah. See the cars go.
Yeah. I think a cup is an event that does not have a bearing on the end of season championship. So like through all these events, you get points.
Yeah.
That then at the end tally them all up,
right.
and then you see how you finish
the season standings.
Across all the drivers. Yeah, the season standings across drivers and across teams, and then how you rank in that will determine how many XP you get. So here we go.
Hot hatch.
Hot hatch. I don't even get to pick a car.
No tuning, like, no nothing. It's just like.
So we'll see that between events.
Okay.
But as far as like what I race with and what I'm doing in these seasons, it's all preset. And I kind of like that. So here we go. I could just race. I could practice for 10 minutes on this track. I can tune stuff. I can install upgrades. We can go in here. I've already.
You already upgraded that car.
Well, they come with these upgrades.
Got it.
I have not done anything with this. You can see what exactly a race means as it pertains to the street discipline.
Drive. Win the race.
Yeah,
Event rules. It's race hard.
It's a bit different. Like touring, for example, you qualify. You don't qualify in street stuff. You qualify, and then that's the position. That's the order that you take off from on the race day. Then there are 2 races that same day, and you flip the grid for the second race. So
okay.
There are little minute differences between them, so it's nice to know those. All right, so here we go. I'm racing.
You are racing.
Yeah.
So one of the things I think in the past grid, they took out the cockpit view.
They did.
And that was the game where they were like, look, we ran some telemetry, like 2% or 5% of people ever even use the cockpit view. It's just not worth our time.
I'm one of them, Jeff.
And that seemed to not be a popular move on their part.
No. But you know, Jeff, they put it back in.
That was yeah.
You want to see it?
I mean, I don't really care because cockpit view is useless.
This is more your speed, right?
Yeah, that's when I'm playing a Forza or something like that, I will race from this position to get kind of the best view of the road, the best view of the turns. But
really, because I feel like I can't see the turns. I need to be higher up. So thankfully they have a bumper cam.
Yeah.
They also have get inside here.
That's just pointless.
This is actually the one I've been using.
That just draws some extra crap on the screen.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, here is the cockpit view.
That's
They put it back in, Jeff.
Okay, there you got in the light. I was like, that's a real weird.
Okay.
You know, that's still kind of a crummy looking cockpit.
I mean,
I guess like the depth of field thing is like kind of a good idea, but
you don't want to be too distracted. But I also think that maybe performance issues were limiting them. With Grid 2, and that's maybe why they didn't put it in. So maybe this is a way to not spend so much on performance in the cockpit.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna get out of practice. That's enough practice for now.
Yeah, you got this.
Yep.
There I am. I'm in this car. Hello.
Let's race.
Okay. Sunday. You pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
I do like that they put that up there because it gives it a little more, you know, race weekend feel. Okay.
So looks like you have rewinds there in case
I do have rewinds.
In case things go bad.
As they introduced, I believe, in Grid. It was not in the first dirt.
Yeah.
But it was in the second and subsequent ones. And I like the way it works. If I get into some trouble here, I can demonstrate it. Eat it, Minnie. Oh, hi.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe I have damage turned on to cosmetic only.
Okay.
For the purposes
I would hope so.
of this quick
You're
look.
taking care of business.
Yeah. But you can see there on the right, lower right, those icons there. Stuff on my car can get damaged. Whoa. I also have ABS and traction control turned on.
That guy's way less aerodynamic now that you've smashed off his wing.
Yep. Whoa! Your steering will be affected. Your windshield can crack. Things like that. I haven't damaged my transmission so much that I skipped gears, but that was the thing that could happen in Dirt 1, which was really cool. Yeah, racing.
Yeah, you're driving. That looks all right.
Yeah.
You know, PS3 racing game, I guess. Like, the damage looks pretty good. Some of the textures on the cars look a little grungy.
Yeah.
You know, street looks a little.
It feels good.
Yeah.
I mean, Codemasters has always been good at car feel, in my opinion. Whoa! At least in the modern era.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, Grid 2 was boring.
It was boring. This seems to have a little more life in it. I don't know what gives me that impression necessarily, but
well, I mean, you know, we spent some time there up front on the menus, and that's I feel like the menu style of the previous game, like, it was way more extravagant and flashy, and like, you know, look at these cars in this garage, do all this stuff, and you know, like stuff that was in dirt also.
Right.
But I felt like for Grid, it just kind of got in the way.
Yes.
And I don't know. I felt like the career progression in that game was like super convoluted, and just didn't really ever catch on to it. It was just always kind of felt strange.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not a big dirt fan, so.
Whoa.
Maybe the whole thing is lost on me to some extent.
So this is one button press. I don't have to. I'm not rewinding with you know, like the triggers or anything. It's literally one button press. It automatically rewinds, and then you just press it again to start where you want to start. I think that's all I ever needed from that stuff. I don't need like VCR controls or anything.
Right. Yeah. What is your 10th balanced down there?
Okay.
Is that your teammate?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that. Let's do that again. That's my teammate. So, because my XP is impacted by my teammate's handbrake turn, my teammate's performance, they give me a little control over him. So he's in 10th place right now. I can have him push or attack. Or if, like, you know, I'm in the back and he's up front, like in 2nd place or something, that's going to give us a lot of points, I may want him to hold that position, or even just defend that position.
Right, yeah.
You know? So it's a sliding scale.
I feel like 10th is not a position worth defending.
No.
He should probably...
It's attack.
He should probably get up there.
Yeah.
Tell that guy to start doing his damn job.
I haven't played enough to see if that makes a difference or anything. But I think it's a cool idea. Although the buttons to change that stuff are are L1 and L2.
Yeah.
Which are really hard to hit when my fingers are concerned with L2 and R2. Did I say L2? I meant L1 and R1.
Okay.
Now, yeah. So it's hard. I have to kind of like squeeze my middle finger up and then press it with my pointer finger.
Woo!
Okay, yeah.
It's your last rewind.
Yep. Make it count. Handbrake. I also moved the handbrake down to X, I think, where it was for dirt. Because I can just, my thumb kind of rests there. I can just like press it with that, you know, the first segment of my thumb. Great.
Well.
So I wonder if that's because I had it on attack, that he was just taking too many risks.
He's still in 9th. You know, he couldn't be doing too much worse.
Come on. There's a little bit of a hitch when you're looking back, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah!
All right.
First place.
Tell your teammate to suck it up.
Okay. So, there's my points. I got 21 whole points for that. Where's my teammate?
9th there, right?
Yeah. He got 4.
Well, great.
So together we have 25 points. Intel's beaten us.
Ugh.
But there are 3 more events. So...
Okay, yeah.
That's how that works.
Team Kicker very concerned. Oh, no, that was... Advanti Racing was very concerned with you beating the monster guys.
Yeah.
These guys are jerks. Just beat them. Anyone that beats both those guys, we'll give them like $10.
I guess stuff's pretty well labeled. Like, this is discipline rewards. So this is your XP for your level, your discipline. Like, there's a lot of different meters in XP in here, but I think I've got a grasp on everything.
All right. So outside of this season mode and stuff, is there just like a free race? Like, hey, I want to like take this car and this track and go, or
we'll see what in between these events does, or what it looks like, and then we can hop out to that stuff. Okay. I always name myself my real name when I'm in racing games.
Yeah. I mean, you are the driver.
It's true.
Hot hatch.
Hot hatch.
Gross.
So, all right, we're back here. It's a new track, so we can practice again. You can practice for a little while, like drive for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Pop back out to this menu, make some adjustments in your tuning.
And then go back in.
And then you go back in, and your time continues. So you only have 10 minutes total.
Oh, okay.
With which to make all your tuning.
Sure. Yeah.
They've got good descriptions here, like Dirt used to have.
Yeah. Does the driving model feel substantial enough for that tuning to really make a big difference?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, and when you do tune it, it's like this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like,
it's
I
notches.
think the original Dirt 1 had 10 or 15 different notches. It's just like, geez. But yeah, I was doing another race where there was a long straight, and I realized, I looked at my top speed when I was on the straight, and it was 157, and then I improved my gear ratio. Yeah, and then it went up to 160 something. So definitely does make a difference. And with all these different disciplines and stuff, you get a reason to dive deep on that stuff.
To kind of play around with that stuff, sure.
Yeah, there's different tracks, there's different drifting versus open wheel. It's all pretty different. So let's see, what do you want to see? We got endurance here. We can just go through them. I mean, we don't have to complete a whole race. We can just race a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. And what are the race types? You have race, just the third one down there.
Time attack, endurance. I mean, they change based on the discipline. Open wheel race, time attack, sure. These are pretty standard. Tuner, you can race. Time attack. Oh, weird. Can't do.
That's because you're
modified. Could I?
Go to JDM. That's probably going to be your drift stuff if it's in there, right? Oh,
there we go. Okay. Yeah, so we can do some drifting. We should definitely show that.
Hot hatch.
Hot hatch performance. Yeah. I don't really have a good grasp on the different vehicle classes. Demolition Derby. I have not looked at that.
Hey, you should do that.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Why don't you do that? Let's see what that is.
AI drivers. Event details. Yeah, Detroit.
Yeah,
Let's
of
do
course. Where are you going to smash shit and break stuff? How about Detroit?
What do you think?
I mean, I would turn damage on.
Yeah.
Huh.
Only got the one.
Oh, is that your only option? It's
yeah,
gonna be this
I think
thing?
yes.
Okay, yeah, that's... Okay.
In the custom cup mode, I think you can pick from any car.
Oh, okay.
Regardless of if you've... I'm not, unlocking other cars
right,
in the career mode, which I kind of like. You're really just unlocking events.
Okay.
So if you want to race that car, you got to go to that event.
Oh.
Or you just started and you're...
Yeah, that's an interesting way to go, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The online works a little differently. We can jump into that a little later. But for now, let's demo. Oh, yeah. What do we got? Okay.
Pour cement in the fucking door.
Oh, look at this. Okay, so, all right. We go back here. Capability. I don't know what governs that, but you can see
that was something
low,
that when you
medium.
were picking sponsors, the capabilities were medium, high, they were different there.
All right. So the last one I showed, I think, was medium, and that
Yeah.
only had 2 options. I'm just gonna leave everything.
Yeah, that's probably.
Okay. Here's some upgrades. I want more power. Yeah. Sure.
I mean, you should just put them all in.
Right. I don't know why.
Weight reduction might be a weird one for a demolition derby, actually.
It's interesting though. Like
I bet they don't model the damage that way.
These bars are kind of hard to distinguish. Like, look at acceleration.
Yeah.
It's going up. Then look at weight. It's going down, but they're both the same color.
Right. That is weird.
So I do want more accelerate. Whatever. Let's get it with the clutch. No brakes. I don't need brakes.
Yeah, you're going to stop by hitting other cars.
Right.
So this looks like it's not going to be. This is going to be like a racetrack. I guess, yeah, maybe hit event rules. Like,
yeah, what? Let's see. Race start from a standing start, allies your opponents and beat them. Okay, so it's like race around and crash into dudes.
That's every race.
Yeah. Look at the assists here. You can turn this off. When you're in season mode, these will have a bearing on your XP. So if like I turn ABS off, I get more.
Oh, yeah.
I get more XP. Let's do it. Sunday.
What are you doing on Sunday? Nothing. Just, you know. Yeah, this doesn't really seem any different than a standard race, really.
Yeah. Though we do get this this sweet cross
the
in the middle here. Okay. I'm not blaming the PS3 controller. I'm just gonna say that it is my least favorite thing to race with.
Yeah, it's not a good controller. The stick is poor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, what? It's easier from this view. Oh.
Alright, fuck this. Turn around and hit somebody.
Yeah. Hi!
Oh, you can't go that way.
Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, there's some good contact.
Yeah. You're steering in the red over there?
Yeah. It's a little sluggish.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh
yeah, there you go.
Oh. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No, that doesn't. That sounds real bad.
Hi.
What the hell happened there?
I don't know. Something just exploded in my car.
Yeah.
Am I on fire? Oh no, Aha!
Nice.
That's why it's so hard to steer.
Hard to steer.
Ow.
Now the car bangs up real good.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right, Jeff.
Yeah.
I have no wheels. I have no front wheels.
You don't need those. See?
I think I've lost this one.
Can you destroy the car completely to the point where it can't go anymore?
I would assume. Oh. I've got to lose at some point, right?
I would think. Maybe as soon as someone crosses the finish line, then it starts to eventually time you out or something. But it would be weird if you had to wait that long. Sort of seems like... Yeah, yeah. A blistering 22 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I think you just lost another tire there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Hi. Oh.
Ugh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe it's not going to get much more banged up than this.
Yeah,
maybe
I'm trying to lose that last tire.
Oh, get that guy. Driver's side door shot. Totally immoral.
Yeah. You too. Here we go. Now it's a demo derby.
Now you're racing right.
Oh.
Oh, well.
My car's a lot shorter than when it started, Jeff.
That's nice, though. You just think of the parking opportunities that you have at your disposal now.
Yeah.
You're like a smart car without all the bullshit.
Yeah. Is that everybody?
That's all your tires. All right.
I have no tires.
Don't need them. Riding around on rims. Putting on a show for this crowd. Kids love sparks. Kids love sparks. They love if they think something's going to catch on fire. They love it.
So in the current Formula One season, the cars are too high to bottom out and cause sparks.
Yeah.
So they've considered putting aluminum plates on the underside just so sparks happen.
Sure. Got to give the people what they want.
Yeah,
they want a show.
Oh, come on!
I don't think your car's going to get any more fucked up than this.
Oh, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Cheap shot, bro.
It's not cool. All right, should we see any of the other racing disciplines, or is that grid?
Let's check out drift.
Okay,
that's pretty cool. And I also want to try open wheel because Codemasters has not announced any F1 game.
Right. Yeah.
They usually either have said or have announced or had released a game by now. So
maybe they are skipping a year to get it right for the new consoles or something.
Maybe. Yeah. Were there other party modes? Yeah, I don't really know what stuff is. Let's see. Sure.
Yeah, C1.
My favorite drift type.
It's like D1, but you ever try to sit in a 370Z?
No.
I didn't. I was way too tall for it.
Hmm.
Like I kind of like it. It was when I was getting ready to start car shopping.
Right.
I was at a Nissan dealership. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Tried to get it. I was like, no, wait, no. Like, I can't even. It's like my shoulders were practically touching the ceiling in that car.
Hmm. Okay, I think this is the car I was using before. 4 heats.
It's a real, like, hotel lobby kind of groove they got going here.
Yeah.
Like, you're staying at the cool hotel.
I think Grid has always kind of had that.
Hmm.
All right. So, it took me a while to figure this out because I came from, racing.
Yep.
Into drifting, and it's very, very.
Yeah,
very
drifting
different.
ain't racing.
No.
The camera moves are weird. It looks like the car is like jumping. All right.
Whoop.
There you go. Just 1-star drift right there.
So, all right, I haven't.
You're in the zone. Get your drift going.
I haven't raced on this track, or I haven't drifted on this track, but I did determine that your goal should not be to drift. It should be to not go outside the lines.
Oh.
And not hit anything.
Huh.
Stay on course.
Also, your ABS is on.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
You have a 62% flow. You have 50% flow.
Oh, no.
You hit that thing. I don't know. Drifting in games is weird. Like when they do build drift events, like I feel like they've never really.
I'm making this look real bad, but the one I did during the season was actually pretty fun once I got the hang of it. But then again, I like the Gymkhana stuff in Dirt 3.
Right. Yeah.
Feels very similar. Yeah, 16th place.
Nice. You got knocked the fuck out.
Okay. Scanlon Racing.
Finishing 6th. It's not last. It's the Scanlon Racing motto. That's not last.
It ain't last. Okay. One other thing I wanted to go do. Some of my favorite stuff in these games.
Okay, Milkshake.
Milkshake is really the only choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Peanut.
There's a good mix of like real dumb stuff and then like really earnest stuff like you would expect a 13-year-old to have in their screen name.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Sushi.
She's got this really British lady.
Yeah.
Okay, Waffle.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
Yeah, that's kind of a lot of them.
milkshakes, yeah.
No, milkshake is
That's the one.
clearly.
My name
best.
is never in this. It's never in them. It's just like those tiny license plates in tourist traps.
Never find a Drew.
Never find a Drew.
Interesting.
That's not true. They are rare, but they do exist. Okay, what are we doing here?
Oh, what's the online about? Why don't
Okay,
you
yeah,
just
let's do that.
very
So
quickly here.
Yeah, sorry. A lot of menu time in here, but there's a lot going on. This is confusing. So, well, okay. So you can sign into like RaceNet. That's their
Their multi-game
online
thing.
You start with this vehicle. You can go to these slots and purchase other vehicles, either new vehicles. Pick one. Used vehicles.
Okay.
Which have all online cars have a condition there in the lower left.
Yeah.
So if you like bang them up, you gotta fix them. You
Right.
gotta spend money to fix them.
Yeah.
You earn money from races. And you want to own a car. Let me back up. You can go to any online playlist, Touring Endurance, whether you own the cars or not. So let's just try an open wheel. So I can go here. I can select. There's only one vehicle in this,
So
in this class.
you have a lone
But you
vehicle.
get a lone vehicle.
Yeah.
Now that means that I cannot. I can select a livery, but I can't customize it. Like
Yeah.
I can't change the brake bias
Right.
or anything.
Yeah,
if I had my own car, then I could.
That's Forza does similar stuff.
Right, but I can't say like I want to race with my car. The only way I can race with that Volkswagen is if I just happen across a street version with that class of car, and then I would pick it. I can start my own thing.
Right.
But then people may not join it,
Right,
or
yeah.
you know, it's kind of strange.
Yeah, like a lot of different paths to get to the online, and who knows how you're going to end up, and yeah. Jeez.
There were a lot of people playing earlier when I was playing this. Oh. There is a way, I believe, to search. I can see server browser and stuff.
Right.
Custom join. Yeah, so let's go. Open wheel. Search. Okay.
Looks like they were on their last lap at least, so.
Okay. Event in progress.
Let's look at the car. Hit select vehicle. Okay.
Yep. This is a used car, so it has mileage.
Major
on
crashes, 4.
Yeah.
Jeez.
When you have your own car, you can, of course, you know, pick liveries and stuff. It's not as robust as Forza's design thing, but, you know, different colors and numbers and stuff.
Oh, they're on event 5 of 5 in a custom cup, so they might be in their first lap still or something like that.
Yep.
All right.
Let's just go out on maybe a custom cup of. You want to do?
Let's look and see what the open wheel looks
wheel?
like. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just see a little bit of it.
This will be good
how
because
fast it looks.
Yeah, we've done fairly slow cars by comparison.
There it is.
There,
Your
yep.
Indy car.
I wish games would have just a JPEG up there. You
Yep.
know, and then
yeah. Just stop.
when it does load in, maybe pop it over.
Right.
But like, I just want to see it. Barcelona. We've got a number of real tracks in here.
Do they have the Nürburgring?
I don't know. I could probably figure that out pretty quick. but-
Nürburgring.
Yeah, I should have done that. Ooh, street circuit. Okay. Tuning, upgrades. The usual.
Yeah. Going with no upgrades. That's raw.
I want to race.
Yeah. Rolling start.
Okay. All right. All right. I don't know this track.
Well, that's ahead. Turn right. 30.
This is much
I'll be
faster.
your IndyCar co-pilot.
All right.
Let's
oh,
turn.
hi.
Oh god, this. All right. It's straightening out.
We're good. Hi.
All right, it's still going straightish. This is a left turn. Left turn. There's a left turn. There's a left turn. Oh, there's a right turn. And there's gonna be another left turn. And then there's gonna be another left turn. And then a right turn. I told you about the right turn.
I'm sorry.
You were the wrong way.
Man, the braking is intense in here.
Yeah. It's right turn.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh,
Okay. Hey. There is drafting in here. Oh.
Keep it together. There's a turn. There's a spy billboard. They make sunglasses, I think.
Oh. Okay.
Go the wrong. That's a wall.
Oh. My teammate's in first. Attack!
Yeah.
All right. TV pod action. That's cool.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy. Gosh, this looks like a go-kart at this point.
Yeah. Only you're going 190. Yeah.
Here goes my nose.
You don't need it. Well, what do you think overall from what you played? Does it seem, I mean...
It feels good. I might, recommend the PC version.
Yeah, I bet that looks better.
Yeah. I've not played it myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a cool package. Like, racing games these days have a lot to compete with. Whoa. And, like, standing out from the crowd is increasingly more difficult in creating a compelling package.
Sure. It seems like their multi-discipline approach, like, for the most part, is well realized.
Yeah, I think they've executed on it really well. Oh, boy. The cars feel good. They feel different. The events that I've played, while there haven't been many, do feel varied. And I get a good sense of my progression.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm going towards stuff, and
cool.
It's fun to try out different cars.
Well, bang them up.
Bang them up. Okay. Boy, these are long laps.
Well, you're going so fast that you gotta... I mean, they would be shorter laps if you were driving better.
That's also true.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's Grid Autosport, huh?
There is. There's also no one in the control room, so I'm going to hand this over to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll drive. I got this. Oh, I don't got this.
Watch out for walls.
Okay, no walls. Got it. Thanks, Drew. Oh,